my gosh. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Oh my. Oh my.
Yeah, you can hear the fear in this young lady's voice. This insane video showing waves of muddy water gushing past a home on Thursday after major rain and flooding swept through Southern California. And you can hear her reaction, watching in terror as that mud flow just takes over the area of Oak Glen. Now, this, of course, largely due to the moisture from the remnants of what was Tropical Storm Mario. And unfortunately, these storms turned deadly. It was a 2-year-old boy that was found dead after being swept away by floodwaters in the vehicle that you're looking at in this picture. That's in Barstow. His father was rescued and immediately taken to a nearby hospital, where thankfully the father was later released. But Haley, it just goes to show even that, and not just monsoonal rain, but remnant rain from a tropical storm can be deadly.
Exactly, Michael, and that's why we look so closely at the storms that are ongoing in the eastern Pacific to see not just where the storm will make landfall, but where that moisture is going to get carried. It can make a big difference for spots across Southern California where they don't see a lot of rain, especially this time of year. It wasn't just the one mudslide. Several more were reported in San Bernardino County, and numerous roads have been washed away or shut down completely. While the rain is beneficial for SoCal, I mean, they are in a significant drought, it did bring on a whole mess of problems to this part of the state Thursday and into Friday. So we are going to recap and then talk about some extra rain that could resurface for portions of the Southwest as we start this upcoming work week. Let's talk about San Diego here for a second. They've had nearly 3 Septembers worth of rain in just that 2-day time period. Now, granted, it's less than a half an inch, but it can create some significant impacts for some of these locations. And notice the average rainfall for September is a little over 1/10 of an inch. And you can see kind of the end result here. 44 reports so far. This is just looking over the past 3 days. So we're kind of pushing that window a little bit where we can have some of these storm reports. But 44 reports of flooding not only going into California, but extending into portions of Arizona near the Phoenix area, out towards Tucson, and then even near Las Vegas, Nevada. They had a significant amount of rain from this as well. Top rain totals, if you look at it as a whole, we've got Running Springs, California, Ridgecrest, California, and then Temecula. A lot of this is influenced by the mountain ranges, especially the transverse range, where you have the moisture coming over the mountain, and then as it rises over that mountain slope, it can condense down and squeeze out even more, like you're wringing out a big paper towel. And so that's why the mountainous terrain and some of the valleys associated with it are most at risk for flash flood concerns. We also had a few instances of severe weather because moisture is a component for storms to gain a little extra energy. So in the Palm Desert, we had 62-mile-per-hour wind reports. Imperial, 63. We even had a land spout reported, which is a quick version of a tornado, so not as powerful as a full tornado would be. It was a developing thunderstorm near Palmdale, a weak land spout, so EF unknown at this point. And it was confirmed by photos by members of the media. Now, dissipated shortly, pretty common of a land spout, and thankfully no damage has been reported. But it is just something to say, all right, California, this was a significant event for you. You don't see tornadoes every day. Granted, it is a land spout, but very similar. As far as the flood reports, you can see multiple flash flood reports across the region. Mudslides blocking Highway 14, road flooding 6 to 8 inches deep. And you think that they only had about 2 inches in some of these spots, but it equates to up to 6 to 8 inches when you consider how it all flows into the lower lying areas. Right now, that region being overrun with drier air, but we do have this dip in the jet stream and a low pressure system in association with, oh, that's a high, with the low pressure system in association with it. That's going to swing in a little extra moisture by the time we kick off this work week. So we're talking about Monday going into Tuesday, where we could see a little extra rain return. Now, the good news is it's not going to be widespread, and even for Los Angeles and San Diego, it largely looks like a miss for you. What that low is going to do is just help to bring in a little extra moisture to then be condensed down for spots during the monsoonal thunderstorms in the afternoon. So Phoenix, you could tap into a little bit of rain. The max we're expecting to see is really about half an inch to an inch. So when you put it into perspective, not too big of a deal for certain spots. But there's that low for you with that deep trough starting to push through. And that's going to be what we track over the next couple of days. But if this low becomes cut off, That means the overall flow of the atmosphere isn't dictating where it goes, so we can linger for multiple days, just creating more of that tropical moisture getting pulled in from portions of the eastern Pacific, where you can see a lot of that deep moisture still existing and getting pulled a little bit further north into the United States. So we'll keep our eyes out on the southwest, but the one silver lining to this is hopefully it did put a nice dent in the drought, because let me tell you, California certainly needed it, as did Arizona.